Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us for the virtual college exploration hosted by OACAC and StriveScan. We're excited to have you join us today and encourage you to look at all of the college presentations offered throughout the next few months. You can review this schedule and check out the remaining schedule at oacac.org. A recording of this session will be available on the website as well. We encourage you to use the Q&A function throughout this presentation to ask questions. You will be muted and your video is off so the panelists cannot hear or see you, but you are able to submit your questions using the Q&A button at your screen. Without further ado, I will turn it over to Mount St. Joseph University.
For anybody that's already logged in, I'm going to wait about 30 more seconds before we get started, just in case we have anybody log in late. All right, here we go. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Brandon Raby. I'm an admissions counselor here at Mount St. Joseph University in Cincinnati, Ohio. We're just 10 minutes west of downtown. And today we're going to just have a little chat about the Mount, what we are, who we are, and why we are a great option for you to consider, especially if you're looking at the Cincinnati-based area. All right. So Mount St. Joe was founded in 1920 by the Sisters of Charity. We are a Catholic institution and a private Catholic institution on one of the 7 hills, just 10 minutes west of downtown Cincinnati. Okay, we just celebrated our 100th year. So it's our Centennial year. We're really excited about that. And we've added a new building to campus to celebrate that I'll be talking about later on. As you can see in the top right there, we have over 40 different undergraduate majors, over 7 different master's programs, 2 doctorals, and a 10-to-1 student-faculty ratio. What does that mean? That means our average class size for every professor is about 10 students. All right, connect in the classroom. So we offer over 40 different undergraduate majors, as I mentioned earlier. We have everything from our School of Behavioral Natural Sciences, our School of Health Sciences, School of Arts and Humanities, School of Business, and then our School of Education. Okay, in this picture, that funky looking electronic device is actually one of our anatomage tables that our science students use in labs. Okay, so we're really excited about these. Our students can actually do virtual dissections of human anatomies. Our criminology students can use it to study a victim who might suffer from a stab wound, to your classic, let's dissect a frog, biology 101, so on and so forth. Okay, we even have scans of virtual mummies, okay, that were sent to us, and we can unravel the layers of a mummy and study what was the process of basically mummifying a human back in the past. We're going to move on to the next slide, connecting to our academics. Okay, I'm going to highlight upon some of our majors from each of our 5 schools. Okay, our School of Business program has been done some exciting work recently with our management major. Our management major is now focused more on operations, as we have a new bachelor program in organizational leadership, which will focus on leadership as an individual within a business setting, as well as nonprofit leadership. Okay, so co-ops are still involved just like anything else, and it's a great opportunity for students to get set up for success with a master's program. Our master's is in business administration or in master's in organizational leadership. Okay, with our School of Arts and Humanities, we have done an awesome job with art education, music education. We have our band, choir, so on and so forth. Our graphic design program was just recently ranked number 8 in the country by collegemagazine.com. So we're really excited about that. And I'll be going into a deeper dive on what that means later on in the program. With that being said, we have also tailored our computer science program to be focused on a concentration in natural language processing. Okay, our students are able to develop their own app as their senior year thesis project, and they can dive deeper into some research projects of their choosing almost as early as freshman year, as they're getting some of their general education courses going through with those. And then, you know, a lot of our students in the Cincinnati area know us well for physical therapy program. We have a 100% doctoral pass rate for that. We are the only school right now with PA program, physician assistant program. We're known for nursing with Cincinnati Children's just down the road from us, Good Sam for labor care and delivery, and so on and so forth, as well as Tri-Health and a bunch of other great hospitals and organizations in the Cincinnati area. Our School of Education program has also done a great job of making sure our students are set up for success before they even graduate. And what that means is they have to pass their Ohio Assessment Educator exam before they even graduate to be given their diploma. So we have a 100% pass rate on our OAEs, and that qualifies teachers to be ready before the summer even starts to apply for jobs in the teaching field. So we're really excited about that. Along that, we have a whole lot of other resources from our Learning Center to our Project Excel. If you come from a 504 IEP plan and that doesn't necessarily transfer over to the college level, we still have a resource available for students with severe testing anxieties, ADD, ADHD, dyslexia, so on and so forth. We were one of the first 10 schools in the country in the 1980s to come up with this program, and it's proven a very successful model for students to still get a college degree and be successful in school. Connecting to life on campus and off campus. As you can see, we have a 99.6 career outcomes rate. Okay, what does that mean? Thanks to our Career and Experiential Education Center, we have a program where if you are a part of this program as a student all 4 years and you graduate at the gold medal level, which is pretty easy to attain, we make sure that you are set up for success as a transition into from college into your first career, outside of college. So what does that mean? Everything from co-ops, how to dress, how to tie a tie, how to prepare for a phone interview, how to prepare for an in-person interview, anything from resume reviews, so on and so forth. And within 6 months of graduation, if you do not have a job in the career field of your choice, we give a full service outside vendor who helps you to find the job that you're looking for on the Mounts dime. Luckily, we haven't had to use that. As you can see, 99.6% career outcomes rate. We only had 2 students that did not have the job of their choosing within their first 6 months because they decided to transition to a focus. So we're really excited about that program with our talent opportunity program. Okay, we are very service-based as well. You can see our picture in the bottom right, not just community service within the community, but also internationally and around the country. We've had trips all over the place, from down to New Orleans with Hurricane Katrina disaster relief, to the Appalachian Mountains with low-income families that are looking for some additional support, to some pictures you can see in the bottom left there, some of our international trips. We've had sports management students recently go to Greece. This particular group went to the UK and studied international politics. We also have a sister school in London, which is really exciting for us. You could do a full semester or 2 full semesters in London and get that experience abroad to really kind of develop a better understanding of yourself and what you want to do outside of college after your 4-year degree. Residence life. I'm going to skip the dorms today and talk about those more in person if you have questions about those. I'd rather talk about connecting on campus. Okay, so we are a smaller Division III NCAA institution. We are in the Heartland Collegiate Athletic Conference, HCAC. We have 11 different sports programs that we'll be talking about in more details here. As you can see, we have a choir program, our very own band on the bottom right there. And everything from, student government to fraternities and sororities to honors programs to we have a green screen room for filming. We have a podcast room for our two most active podcasts, one of which is really neat if you're an Office fan. We have our very own version of that within the community of Delhi Township, where the mountain is located. And that's proven to be a very fun, ongoing project for our students. As you can see on this next slide, we have our listings of men and women's athletes, as well as co-ed sports. Our esports team is a co-ed sport, including intramural sports. Everything from cornhole tournaments to glow-in-the-dark dodgeball, flag football, soccer, on Schuler Field, volleyball, ultimate disc. We're just 10 minutes away from downtown, so that's been very helpful for us too, to go onto different sites and different parks for ultimate disc as well. We are NCAA Division III, as I mentioned earlier. Some of our most successful programs in recent years includes our wrestling program. We have couple of our student athletes that are looking to hopefully rebound this year, COVID willing, become national champions. We've had individual and team records recently with track and field and cross country. Our men's volleyball team has traditionally been ranked in the top 25 for Division III. Our women's soccer program has recently won conference and got to go to the NCAA tournament. So we have a lot of fun with our sports and intramural programs, as well as our student government and other opportunities to get involved on campus. And we're really excited that we have our esports team now too. And you can see that on the bottom right picture. We are about 50% student athletes. For a school our size, that's actually pretty low. We really focus on academics still, and we believe in our students being able to get involved as much as possible on campus in different organizations, and to just get outside of their comfort zone from day one to just become a more well-rounded student and to have an enjoyable college experience. This slide, you can see this is our new Centennial Fieldhouse. This is our gift for being 100 years old in 2020. This is almost completely finished. You can see the skeleton system on the outside. That is completely finished. We're just laying down the inside inner workings of furniture layouts, new weight equipment. We have room for a brand new track and field and indoor turf. We are the only place in Cincinnati right now that can host an indoor track meet, which is very exciting. So we're really looking forward to that. If you are on a high school track and field team or cross country team, there's a very high chance that you'll get to visit us in the spring or in the future. As well as our Centennial Fieldhouse is going to host Zumba rooms, yoga fitness rooms, individual workout rooms. It's also open to the entire community. So we are really excited to share this with everybody in the greater Cincinnati area, and it's going to be a great addition to our campus. If you are not familiar with Cincinnati, you can see we have some really neat pictures. On the bottom right, you can see where downtown Cincinnati is compared to where we are. That's just a 10-minute drive away. So we're really actually 2 turns, a few miles down the road from Cincinnati, just 10 minutes west of downtown. Okay, we really believe in giving back to our community. So you can see in the top right picture, some of our community service days downtown, cleaning up some of the parks. We have everything from our Cincinnati Bengals, Cincinnati Reds, who are hopefully going to be a playoff team here soon, FC Cincinnati. We have our National Underground Freedom Center, Newport Aquarium, the Cincinnati Zoo with Fiona. Big area for music, for concerts, as well as just beautiful parks downtown and around the banks in the greater community. Our application process has changed this year. We are now test optional school. Okay, so a lot of you know what that means as far as test optional, but for those of you who do not know, that means that you can apply with your official high school transcript without sending us ACT or SAT scores. Okay, that includes all of our majors and our pre-nursing degree, our nursing 4-year BSN is currently in the works for fixing that to be able to accept students who traditionally would have taken the ACT or SAT, but no longer have access to because of the situation that we're in. So we are very excited that we're test optional now. I think brings a great component of students to still be able to apply and get accepted and get a great scholarship to the university. We are looking for a strong college prep curriculum. What does that mean? Okay, we would like to see some type of personal statement, an essay. We have a common application, but we're not on the common app. Okay, so when it comes to applying, we like to see more than just a transcript. We want to get to know you better during our comprehensive review. Tell me what you're involved in. Okay, are you going to school and then going straight to work after school? That's a leadership component that you can speak about. Do you not have the opportunity to get involved in different organizations at your high school level because you have 4 brothers and sisters that you watch and babysit after school? That's a leadership component. Please talk about that. It makes your case to be admitted to the university so much better, and it opens the doors to new scholarship opportunities, so on and so forth. Tuition and cost, we are a private institution. Because we are a private institution, we look like we're very expensive. We look like, see the rate there, we're $31,100 a year for a full-time student. Okay, I will show you in this slide that every single student that attends the Mount receives a merit-based scholarship based on their GPA and test scores, or if you apply as test optional without your test scores. So we have a little bit of everything from our kind of scholarship chart here. You can see if you our average incoming GPA is a 3.4 to 3.6. So if you're in that range of a 3.3 to 3.6, for example, you can see that you're in that $15,000 level for all 4 years as an academic scholarship for your, as long as you stay in good academic standing. Okay, so what does this mean? That is your academic scholarship. There are other opportunities for additional scholarships for accepted seniors. My biggest, and I really emphasize this, just please apply early. Okay, we have a free application for seniors who apply before December 1st. And with that, if you send us your FAFSA before December 1st, which FAFSA, as we know, opens in October 1st, which is just about a week and a half away, that's an additional $1,000 award that goes on top of your scholarship. So if you fall in with the majority of our students in this 3.3 to 3.6 range, your $15,000 award turns into a $16,000 award, just right off the bat. Okay. If you have questions about financial aid or any other type of question with scholarships, you can ask the admissions department, but most likely we are going to set you up in a meeting virtually, phone call, and however your preference is, with our financial aid representatives. They're the experts, and we want you to get the best information for you and your family. All right, so other scholarship opportunities, you can see we have all kinds of academic scholarships that I just showed you. That's our merit-based scholarships as well. We also have additional amount scholarships that are due January 31st for accepted seniors. Okay, we have our band, choir, theater awards. Those are up to $1,000, and our Mission Ambassador program. So our Mission Ambassador program is a faith-based organization. You do not need to be Catholic to be a Mission Ambassador. In fact, we have a wide range of different faith backgrounds as our Mission Ambassador program continues to grow over the years. It makes it for just great discussions. It's a lot of community involvement. And we are really excited that we have a very strong Mission Ambassador program that comes with a $2,000 scholarship award on top of that. So other scholarship resources where our students have had success in the past include My Scholly, the Cincinnati Scholarship Foundation, speaking with your guidance counselor at your local high schools, and other opportunities that we can find for you based on your major or what you're looking to study in college. To give you a little bit of an enrollment recap here, with the fall kind of coming upon us rather quickly, apply. If we're one of your 5 or 10 schools that you want to apply to, try to get your application in before December 1st while it's a free application. Remember, we're a common application, but we're not on the common app. So all you have to go to apply is to msj.edu. You'll set up your own your own email, your personal password, and then you had your high school guidance counselor send over a transcript to the Mount, and they can take care of the rest for you. Once that is sent over, you'll have your own profile, and with your profile, you can attach any personal statements, any essays, anything to make your case stronger to being admissible to the university. And from there, we will have our enrollment forms to get you ready in success to get scheduled early. So we have our priority registration days in the spring, and that allows all of our students, incoming freshmen, to schedule classes before the summer hits so that they don't have to worry about missing out any deadlines due to summer vacations, and they can enjoy a nice period of success where you're finished with high school and you want to take a couple months off before starting your college career. From there, you have your freshman orientation, and then you are officially becoming a Lion. To give you a little bit more, please decide to come visit us. We have our virtual visits now, our 360 virtual visits. You can see all of that at msj.edu/visit. We are still hosting personalized visit days in person. We still have our Saturday office hours, as well as virtual campus tours online, or we have our Meet the Mount sessions. Meet the Mount sessions are usually hosted by me, and if you do not feel comfortable to come and travel to campus, that is okay. We will go through a campus or virtually, and moderated by myself via the computer, via Zoom or whatever platform works best for you. Once again, that's www.msj.edu. And on our next page, we'll kind of open the door up for questions. Do we have any questions right off the bat? We'll pause here for about 60 seconds. We do not receive any questions, then we will conclude our event. All right, I got it. We just received a question. Do we apply to the Mount first, or do we apply for FAFSA first? That's a great question. This can be common for any of your schools. I would say it doesn't matter either way. If you are planning on applying to 4 or 5 different universities by the end of October, you can do both at the same time. October 1st is when FAFSA starts up. So if you want to apply to universities before then, you can do that already. Right now, universities are all just like us. They're already accepting applications. The deadlines are different in terms of, we have a December 1st deadline for a free application, okay? But we do not have a deadline in the spring for accepting applications, period. So what we are a university that is on rolling admissions, which means we do not have a May 1st deadline or an April deadline or a June deadline for receiving applications to want to attend the university. We just have an extra emphasis to apply early so that we can give you the additional $1,000 FAFSA award. Does that make sense? The FAFSA starts October 1st. You can already begin your application now. And as long as you send us your transcripts and everything before December 1st, we still will honor your free application, as well as give you the $1,000 FAFSA award, assuming that you're admitted to the university. Any other questions at all? Okay, well, that will conclude our event. Thank you for joining us today and learning more about the Mount. We hope to hear from you soon and see you on campus soon. And if you have any questions, all you have to do is go to msj.edu click the admission tab and you can send us a simple email. You can connect with the counselor that will be involved in communicating with your high school guidance counselor. We can talk scholarships, financial aid, clubs and organizations, and so on and so forth. So thank you for joining us today, and we hope to see you all soon. Thank you.
Thank you all again for joining us. As a reminder, you can sign up for more sessions and view a recording of this session at oacac.org. Once you close your window, a very quick 4-question survey will appear, and we hope that you'll join us for future sessions. Thank you.